Hi class of 2023, my name is Kate and I am the First Year Experience Project Coordinator in the Office of the Vice Chancellor. As you start thinking about your fall semester plans, I wanted to tell you about some exciting changes that will affect your class. Over the past year, I've been working with the Vice Chancellor, along with students, staff, and faculty from across the MIT community to make the first year at MIT more flexible, more inspiring, and more conducive to discovering new interests and exploring majors, minors, and Haas concentrations. With those goals in mind, we worked with the Committee on the Undergraduate Program to put in place a set of experimental policies for your class. In this video, I'll explain what these policies are, why they were created, and how you might use them to meet your academic goals. The first part of the experiment allows you to take up to 3 of your 6 Science Core GIRs on pass-no-record grading after the first semester. P&R grading is usually limited to the first semester when it exists for all subjects to help you adjust to the challenges of MIT and life in college. The experimental P&R grading works a bit differently. In addition to having P&R in your first semester, you get 3 slots that can be used anytime while you're here, but only for the Science Core GIRs. The key purpose of these 3 extra P&R slots is to make it easier for you to spread your GIRs out and intermix other subjects that allow you to explore. They also allow you to save the GIRs that you consider to be the most challenging for after your first semester, knowing that you will still have the safety net of P&R for up to 3 of them. It is important to note, the Science Core GIRs are a foundation for many advanced subjects you might take, provide knowledge in fields that are essential for every MIT graduate, and expose you to different modes of thought and problem-solving strategies. While the experiment helps you modify the pacing of the GIRs and remove some of the grade-related pressure, it does not make the GIRs easier or less important. The next part of the experiment is that your class will not be offered early sophomore standing. In the past, students accepted early sophomore standing for one of 2 reasons, either to declare a major early and gain access to a major advisor, or to exceed the first-year credit limit. To make these opportunities more accessible and to encourage students to wait a bit longer to declare a major, these 2 pieces have been separated and redesigned and will be available to all members of your class. New first-year departmental advising opportunities will be coordinated through the Office of the First Year and implemented in each department. They may include info sessions, online forums, appointments with faculty or staff advisors, or a number of other methods that suit each department. Instead of declaring a major early to get access to that advice, all students can request advice in any departments that interest them. I hope you will take a bit of extra time and connect with people in each major you're considering so that you can make a well-informed choice. Your class will also benefit from a revised first-year credit limit. In past years, the credit limit was 54 units in the fall and 57 in the spring. For your class, the limit will instead be 48 units in the fall and 60 in the spring. This equates to 4 full subjects in the fall and 5 in the spring if you so choose, though it's worth noting that 4 is still considered a normal load, and all degrees at MIT are structured to be completed within 4 years with 4 subjects per semester. In both semesters, you will also be allowed to take up to 9 units of discovery-focused subjects and related approved exceptions, such as advising seminars. The main purpose of these extra 9 units is to create space for first-year discovery subjects, or FYDs for short. FYDs are 1 to 3 units and have been specifically created to provide accessible exposure to different topics, fields, and departments. Even if you think you know your intended major, FYDs can help you find potential minors, electives, Haas concentrations, UROPs, or even connections with faculty to pursue further. Keep in mind, you may also choose to discover departments by talking to students, faculty, and alumni, or by participating in FPOPs or department-run events. You may also want to explore more deeply through UROPs, internships, or other experiential learning opportunities, in addition to taking classes. Regardless of how you choose to structure your schedule, I hope you will take some time to try new things and test out possible majors before you declare. As you think about how you might make use of these new options, keep in mind that there are people in the MIT community who are happy to talk with you and answer questions. In addition to your peers, your academic advisor, and the many support staff you'll meet when you get to campus, you are more than welcome to email me or the staff in the Office of the First Year with any questions. I've also set up a Google form that allows you to anonymously submit questions to the Q&A section below. Have a great rest of the summer, and I look forward to meeting many of you soon.